It's almost been a week since we saw the Jedi Survivor gameplay/trailer at the Game Awards on December 8th, and I, like many of you, have many questions after watching the trailer thousands of times. But the biggest one, and one I want to talk about today, is where's Nightsister Merrin? Nightsister Merrin, even though she only appeared in the last third of the gameplay in Jedi Fallen Order, has quickly become a fan favorite. I know she's my favorite Star Wars character. And so why haven't we seen her in any of the Jedi Survivor promotional material? That doesn't mean she isn't going to be in there. As we can see from IMDB, which can be edited by other people, so it's not 100% accurate, it looks like both Merrin and Grease, their voice actors, are listed in the IMDb for Jedi Survivor. Obviously, this could be flashbacks or something, but I think that maybe they're just keeping part of the story hidden from us. Listed on multiple game-selling websites, the description of Jedi Survivor is a little bit different from the one listed on Steam. It reads, "Fans of Star Wars will travel to new planets and familiar frontiers as Cal seeks to reunite the crew of the Stinger Mantis." In multiple interviews, Cameron Monaghan has talked about how this game, unlike the last game that was very much about found family and finding yourself, this game is going to be about the struggles and hardships of family doing these big things like fighting the Empire. One of the big theories that's going around right now is the potential that Merrin and Grease were captured by the Empire, and Cal is fighting the Empire to try to get them back. I don't love this theory. One, because Nightsister Merrin, at least from what we saw in Jedi Fallen Order, is one of the most powerful Nightsisters that we've seen in canon so far, and I don't think she would just get captured by the Empire, but obviously it's possible. But also, the way that the description I read earlier sounds is that there was more of a falling out than a capture. We can kind of tell from the interaction between Cal and Sarah in the trailer and a few of the interviews with Cameron Monaghan that Cal has started becoming more desperate, doing things that are a lot riskier, things that would potentially hurt the Mantis crew, and things that Sarah, Grease, and Merrin maybe just didn't agree with doing. And this is a huge possibility from the way that they're describing Cal's new characteristics and the way he's going about fighting the Empire in this new game. So I wouldn't be surprised if something happened, whether that will be in the Jedi Battle Scars book coming out on March 7th, or something that we see at the very beginning of the game. Obviously, Merrin could still be with Grease, they could be hanging out, they seem to hit it off on the Mantis well enough. But I would suspect the way that we're going to see Merrin in the gameplay is potentially going back to Dathomir, going back to her roots, kind of figuring out who she is, perhaps even searching for other Nightsisters that potentially survived. These are all possibilities. Or perhaps if she finds a romance of her own, she'll be off doing that. There's so many different places that they could take Merrin's character. I think it would be a waste if she wasn't in this game. So here are some potential dreams and wishes I have for Merrin in Jedi Survivor as someone who really loves Merrin. Obviously, I'm not expecting any of these to happen, but this is just things that I think would be really cool. One, I would love if Merrin could be a companion fighting character. In the trailer for Jedi Survivor and the gameplay, we see Cal fighting with a new companion named Bode. Obviously, we're not 100% sure if this is a combat or if this is a cutscene of some sort, but I would love if we could have companion characters in this game to fight alongside Cal, and I would love to see Merrin be one of those. She's such a powerful fighter, as we saw from Fallen Order, and her skills have only been tuned in the last 5 years, we can assume. And so it would be really fun to see what kind of powers and what kind of fighting style could be added to Cal's to help in combat with larger enemies or more enemies. Next, I would love to see Merrin get some sort of weapon. I know there's a lot of people that want her to become a Jedi and get a lightsaber. I am not one of those. I think it would be really cool to see her to get some sort of Ichor weapons. Weapons that we see Mother Talzin use, that have been talked about in the past. I think it would be really cool to get her some daggers or a sword of some sort. But if they just keep it to her magic, I wouldn't mind that at all. Next, I would love to just learn more about her character. Obviously, we're gonna hopefully get, if she's in the game, her story of what happened in the last 5 years. But I would love to learn more about Nightsister magic and the mechanics behind that. And I think that would aid really well if she did become a companion character that you could fight along, learning more about just how powerful Nightsister Merrin is. Because she's really powerful. I would also like her to get a new kick butt outfit that I can sew, but I don't have any specific opinions about that one. Another question I've been getting a lot as far as Nightsister Merrin is her relationship with Cal Kestis. Obviously, a lot of people went into Jedi Survivor hoping that Merrin and Cal would be an item. And I can't say I wasn't one of those people that wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of a relationship behind them. It was confirmed by Tina Evlev, that is the voice actor for Merrin, that some of the lines were meant to be flirty between them. And so it would be interesting if perhaps that's the fallout that happened, is perhaps they had some sort of strain in their relationship because of a potential romance and it just didn't work out. And if that's the case, it's possible they could rekindle that in this game, but I'm also not really expecting it. I'd be really interested to possibly see Merrin take on other relationships, or Cal as well take on other relationships. But either way, I'm really interested to see what the writers of this game have in store for these characters that we love so much. And I'm really hoping we get to see Nightsister Merrin soon, because I really want to start on that cosplay. So to answer the question, where is Nightsister Merrin? The answer is, we just don't know. I do wish that we knew that she was going to be in the game for sure, but where she is, we just don't know. But I trust the writers, I trust the game devs. I'm sure she'll be in there, because if she isn't, they've made a huge mistake. But that being said, Merrin's my favorite character, so if you have any more Nightsister Merrin questions, feel free to put them below, or just speculate with me about where you think Merrin and Grease are, where you think they're going to be taking the Jedi Survivor story. Thank you for watching. May the Force be with you. Goodbye!